to us about what tretinoin has done for you, and in particular, Dear Brightly. You had mentioned a little bit on other shows about that you had good skin, and then what was it, in your 20s you started getting more hormonal acne?
Yeah, I mean, 20s, my skin completely changed. Ooh, it was tough. It was tough because it wasn't even like a gradual thing. It was like, bam, my skin had changed all of a sudden. And I just remember not feeling like myself at all. So when I introduced tretinoin, initially, I didn't get a good experience. My skin is so sensitive. And so when I say this, I wanna give hope to those sensitive skin types because I'm one of you, and I know what it's like to put something a new product on your skin and it burn. So I also used it incorrectly. I used it in the morning. I didn't really properly read the instructions, and also that derm that I saw didn't really explain to me how to use it. I think she was just relying on the instructions on the packaging, but that packaging, the instructions on there they're so tiny. You don't read it. Well, I probably should have, but I did not. I just assumed that with a topical cream, you just like put some in your hand and you apply it. That's it. I assumed that, right? But no, I only needed a dime sized amount, not that much. It goes a long way. But then when I saw another dermatologist, she wrote out very clear instructions for me, printed the instructions, and my skin just transformed. I used it properly. I only used a little bit, perfect amount that I needed. I used a moisturizer to sandwich in between for my sensitive skin type. And it still was a bit strong for me because the generic brands only come in certain strength levels. So I will say the lower version still was tough for me. So I really had to get over that hump. But I experienced redness, or sorry, less redness, less irritation. I still had some like skin purging, so acne, but that's only because all the acne that was underneath was coming out to the surface. So I did still have to experience that, but it was cool because when it was happening, I knew to expect it because that derm had told me. And so I was kind of excited because it was like everything was coming out. And I knew that it was working and I knew that there was light at the end of the tunnel. And then eventually, a few weeks later, it was like, whoa, my skin was clear. I had no acne whatsoever. And the beautiful thing was this natural glow to my skin.